So with the WAV folder holding all of our individual tracks that we just exported just a moment ago, guess what you can do? You can send them over to your friend's house who might have a massive Pro Tools rig, maybe run them through some effects on your own sound editing program that you might have in your computer. Basically anything you want. This ability to export to the outside world gives you unlimited ways to share your raw tracks with others in any way you see fit. Now the opposite is available too. Imagine you have some tracks or loops that you might want to bring in to your internal tracks. Just drag and drop them into the WAV folder and import them into the regular working tracks of your DP-004. I have a few tracks here that I'd like to bring into my DP-004. I'll just drag them into my WAV folder. There they go. Once that's in there, I'll just close the USB connection. Now back on my DP-004, I'll hit Menu, WAV, Import Track, and voila, here are our 3 files that we just dragged across to that fat partition. You can now see that they're safe and sound inside your DP-004, but they're in the fat partition. We need to import them into a track. So just select the one you want, and here we go. You can import that into any empty track. You'll notice that it's not allowing me to go into track 1 because there's something already there. If you need to put it into track 1, then you would go back into the edit tracks and you would clean out that track first. So let's just select that one there. Great. And hit execute, and that will import that track in. By the way, the files that you drag into there and import must be 44.1K 16-bit mono files. Just take a second and just think about that for a moment. Imagine you found some really cool drum loops on the web or maybe off of a friend's loop library. You can now have that be part of your song, and the USB connection is just an amazing way to get sounds in and out, back and forth to a USB connected computer. Now, there are some very cool free audio programs on the web like Audacity. It's a cross-platform for Mac and PC. Allows you to clean up your tracks, add reverbs, bunch of other effects. Basically, with this ability, your DP-004 is not limited in any way because you can pull tracks out, edit them, slice and dice them, and then just drop them back in. Now, if you want to understand this a little bit better, sign up for the free Pro Audio Academy at ProAudioDVDs.com, where we talk about Audacity and how you can get a lot of cool things done with your DP-004 tracks. So, do you get the two-step process now? If you want to export from your DP-004 to the outside world, just press Menu, WAV, and export tracks. You can either export individual tracks by checking them off here, or the master track as well. This is where you take your stereo final master and shoot it over to the FAT partition. Absolutely perfect for sending the final mix to a friend or burning onto an audio CD from your computer. You then open up the USB connection and then just drag the files from that WAV folder onto your hard disk or any other file medium, like say burnable CDs or DVDs or even USB keys if you like. Now the inverse of this is to bring other files onto the FAT partition via USB, then going into Menu, WAV, import track, and pulling files from any of the FAT partition to any regular DP-004 track. This is absolutely perfect for drum loops or any other audio files that could fill out your tracks. I hope you really get just how powerful this is. Any sound you might find in loop libraries that, or you might have been shared from a friend, they can now become the basis of one of your songs. Of course, if you just had, say, a 2-measure drum loop, then you would need to copy and paste that a bunch of times to have it be the bed of your song. Just line up the tempo so that your bars fall right into line as well. Now, the last thing we'll discuss is the complete backing up of your songs, which is very different to storing a final mix onto a CD. A final mix can't be pulled apart. It's like, wouldn't it be awesome to get free weekly advice from an expert in the pro audio industry? An expert who's worked with the biggest names in the business, including Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Phil Collins, Chicago, Diana Ross, Mary J. Blige, and Aretha Franklin. For a limited time, ProAudioDVDs.com has put together an entire year-long course on all the stuff you want to know. It gets delivered in high-resolution videos and articles to your email inbox every week. Oh, and get this, it's free. So, why the heck do we give away $197 of free Pro Audio training? That's just how we roll. I'm David Wells, and you're just minutes away from your first lesson. Go to www.ProAudioDVDs.com and sign up for the Pro Audio Academy. That's www.ProAudioDVDs.com and sign up in the little yellow box.